Hello!
Good evening! Hi everybody! It's great to be here. We are very, very excited tonight.
Yes.
Yes,
New stamps.
New stamps! You have probably seen them already if you follow us, and lots of you have already pre-ordered them too, so thank you very much for that. And tonight is all about chatting about the stamps, talking through the sets, and showing you the amazing design team samples because they are superb. And there's some in there from Mark too. So,
Helen already said, didn't you? She said, don't say anything about what happened about the last 20 minutes. Honestly, I can assure you, right, that it was absolute chaos. The intro video had not even been created. So
at 6:30, 30 minutes ago, the intro video was just a load of photos.
And 2 minutes until we started, it was still compressing. It was compiling and compressing. So
well done, Mark. Genius.
Well, and we actually didn't even know whether everything was going to go live on YouTube and
so I have
Facebook.
Checked, and I can see that we're live on the Facebook group, we're live on the Facebook page, and we are live on our YouTube channel. So do let us know where you're watching.
I can see Tom. I can see Tom there. Hiya, Tom. All right.
We've got Jeanette, Nola, Alison, Eva and Jane. Fantastic. So we've got lots of our design team joining along tonight as well. If you've got any questions, let us know. Let us know which is your favourite set.
Yes.
And also just let us know what platform you're watching on and what country you're from, maybe.
Yeah,
just so we know.
Yeah.
So we can see who we've got with us. That'll be fab. I think with Facebook group, I think we can't see your names because of the privacy of the group, but we can certainly see your comments. So if there's any questions, we can answer you.
You can always just maybe type your name at the end and then we'll know who we're talking to.
Absolutely. Good idea,
It's up
Mark.
to you.
Good
Or maybe
idea.
you like to stay anonymous.
So we're so thrilled that you could join us tonight. And so shall we get straight on, I think?
Yeah, sure. Shall we? I can go.
Breathe.
I don't want to breathe too much out.
We have Trudy, lovely Trudy. All the names are flying up so fast, so sorry if I've missed you. But I think we'll crack straight on because we've got quite a lot of watchers, so that's fantastic.
Let's scroll that. There we go. We can see a little bit more there. Oh, we've got Rox in South Australia there.
Yay. Ali from the DT. Fantastic.
Okay, shall we jump to the overhead?
Yay.
Okay, let's do that then, shall we, everybody?
Let's have a look at the stamps.
Right.
Woo.
Well, there we go. Shall I just zoom in just a touch there?
Yes, look at the tad blurry there.
Yeah, I don't know what's been going on lately.
There
right.
we go.
Okay, so let me just, should be right now. That's a little bit better. Okay, so we have 5, 6. I'm going to try to do it on the 6 new stamp sets.
Yep, they're all A6 in size, so lovely size.
Yes. And these, what would you say that this range was?
I would say that it is perfect for your all-occasion card making, primarily. Which at the end of the day, we need birthday cards, we need celebration cards, we need love-themed cards, and I think we pretty much cover it. And also, we've got those difficult masculine categories covered as well. So.
I mean, sometimes you can get a bit left of field and a bit more out there, but we wanted to bring things back to basics as such in a way, but just be a little bit more cooler. And these are all these sets here are going to be useful for throughout the year. They're not specific to a certain time. They're great for birthdays, celebrations, and just so much.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, they've all got the unique visible image inky drip splatters that Mark's been known for how many years now? A long time. More years than we care to remember.
Right. Okay, so the first set is Keep Your Gin Up, for those who love gin.
And I think our design team, I think a lot of them like gin because I was going through the samples earlier and we seem to have far more gin samples than anything else. So I think they like a bit of gin.
So So we've got the gin bottle. You've got obviously the glass. I can't remember what they called that kind of type of glass, but it's called
Copper. COPA. I don't know whether it's copper or copper.
You've got separate lemon or lime slice. Mm-hmm. You've got the ice cube. You've got a nice little inky drip there. You've got a more kind of an inky splat there. You've got the word, obviously, gin. You've got open the. And then, when life gives you lemons, that's in that stamp. Yeah, and then open the gin. And then you've got the gin word. You've got keep your, and then you can stamp gin up. And then you've also got let the drinking be Gin.
Begin, begin.
Begin,
so if Mark turns them over,
I can explain
you can
a bit
see
more,
that the stamps, the sentiment stamps are set out really nicely for you so that you can just easily stamp that word gin right where you want it to be.
Yes.
Or alternatively, you can cut them up, obviously, if you want to do that too.
I mean, I've done a few cards where I've stamped the keep your up in a different colour to the word gin and then gone in over the top with the gin, and it's perfect. One good thing about having the words like this is that sometimes when you've got a small word and you're stamping it, you can get that rocking. But because these are attached, it allows you to stamp without the rock.
Perfect.
It's the same with this one as well. The only ones that are separate are open the and then when life gives you lemons.
That was a great idea, Mark. For those of you who don't know, Mark made our stamps for quite a long time.
Many years.
Until we just couldn't work all night every night anymore.
Yes.
So Mark's incredibly experienced when it comes to photopolymer stamps. He knows his stuff, and that's why we are so hot on quality too.
Oh, thank you.
All day today we have been cutting, quality checking and packaging all these stamps for that are going off to our stockists tomorrow, actually.
Yes.
So
Nola's saying that Facebook is frozen. Oh dear.
Okay. Well, that's obviously a Facebook issue, not ourselves, because our Wi-Fi is absolutely superb.
Yes, we're running at something like 300 gigabits or gigabytes, whatever. It's fast.
Sorry
megabits.
to anyone on Facebook who's having issues, but that's totally out of our control, I'm afraid. If you can jump over to YouTube, then it's Visible Image Stamps. You'll easily find us and perhaps watch on there. But hopefully Facebook will sort itself out.
Hope so, yeah.
Yeah. So as I was saying, we've been busy packing stamps all day.
We have.
They're going off to our lovely stockists tomorrow, so you'll be able to get them from your favourite Visible Image retailer very soon. And it's been a busy old day.
Yes. Sorry, yes. I mean, if for anybody who's watches our Instagram posts, Helen and Stories, Helen obviously has put stories throughout the day as to like the things we do.
Yeah, you just adding lots of behind the scenes little snippets. So do follow our stories on Facebook and Instagram.
It's always good to see.
Just see some little things of what we've been getting on. Should we get
back to this?
Get back to it.
Okay. Do you want to see me? Right. So this is the first set. Shall we show the samples?
Yeah. So we'll go straight in with the samples.
Okay. Let's do the samples on the first set.
We'll go fairly quickly through them because there are a lot. So the first one we have is from the lovely Jane.
Oh wow.
And this is superb. Just look at that background. Absolutely perfect for your zesty limes and lemons to go with your gin.
Isn't it? Oh, look at that.
Stunning, isn't it? So this is an alcohol inks background on Yupo paper and loads of glossy accents. I don't know whether you can zoom in a little bit further on that glass and the bottle. I mean, you can see them anyway, actually, when you're tilting them, Mark. But just look at that. How cool is that? Who wouldn't want to receive this card? Anybody who loves gin, whether it's their birthday, whether they want to just be cheered up. Perfect.
Do you know what? I still haven't managed to get myself any alcohol inks. So I'll have to try that.
Yes, indeed. That's absolutely super, Jane.
That's gorgeous.
Gorgeous
Thank you.
Design. Thank you. So from zesty lemons to pink gin. I'm sure lots of you love a bit of pink gin. So this one's by Linda, fabulous Linda. And again, you can see the sentiment, how that works brilliantly there. And I love how the gin is stamped in the pink. Doesn't that just give it the wow factor? Again, lots of lovely sparkle and texture on those bottles and glasses.
And the ice cubes as well.
And the ice cubes,
Nice touch.
Linda's used the splatter stamp in a circle there, which looks really, really nice. And the drippy one on the bottle. Very cool.
A lovely bit of depth there.
I do like that. Okay.
Yes.
So next we have this gorgeous one from Eileen Godwin. And Eileen has used her fabulous style of clean and
minimalist
simple. Yes.
Minimalism.
She just has a way with doing these kind of cards, and the strobe stencil in the background just behind the gin bottle and the splatters, and open the gin, and then Eileen's actually used a sentiment from the wine set, cheaper than therapy. So of course you can mix and match that with beer or gin really, or wine.
The sentiments are great, aren't they?
Fabulous.
Okay. Next,
Rox has just said that she's posted the YouTube link into the Facebook group. If anyone's struggling to watch in the Facebook group, do have a look for the link and you can jump over to YouTube. So apologies again if there's some issues on Facebook.
Thank you, Rox. Amazing job.
Okay, next we have another gorgeous one, zesty one from Linda.
Wow.
Now this one's got our ripple stencil in the background there, which looks very cool.
It's amazing how that glossy that is.
Just look at that glass and the bottle. Look at the gin bottle, just looks like green glass, doesn't it? It's superb. And look at even the wood gin is shining there, really. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Absolutely beautiful.
See, anybody who needs a bit of cheering up, who loves a little bit of gin, look at that. Keep your gin up.
Yeah, especially
Cheer
for
perfect.
Any occasion. I mean, you can make a card and then give them a bottle of gin as well.
Could do indeed if you're feeling super generous.
Wow. What a gift.
I know. So thank you, Linda, for that one. Next, you might have seen the video for this one already.
Yeah.
We've got the video of this on our YouTube channel because this is one that the man himself has made.
Me.
Mark has made this one. And again, lots of glossy accents. Do you want to talk through this one, Mark, as you made it?
Yes, I mean, obviously, you please do watch the YouTube video and give a thumbs up and a like if you like it. Quite a clean and simple card, nothing too complicated, but effective. It's very simple. Stamped the bottle, stamped the glass, some glossy accents there. Stamped the splats behind the gin bottle.
Yeah, I do love that vibrant pink with the blues. It looks beautiful. And the little tiny gems.
Yeah,
really make it gives that such a glamour.
Oh, and the background kind of paper that was just using your alcohol pen and then some stickles over the top. So that was plain white card. Perfect. So I just wanted a colour to match, really.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's
very 3D, very gorgeous.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Okay, so next we have the lovely Jill. And this one's very cool. Lots of splats and drips going on. And again, some super sparkle around the outside.
Trying to capture. See, it's
a lot of sparkle on this one, rather than glossy accents, but it's got a lovely shimmer and just some lovely sparkle, as you can see. And of course, the black embossing looks lovely too.
It's like a pearlescent paint, is it? But it's there you can see that.
Yes, there we go.
You can see that pearlescent. Oh wow,
it's gorgeous, isn't it?
That's
Come on,
amazing.
who wouldn't want to receive that?
Wow. Thank you so much, it's amazing.
Jill's asking, is there a problem as it says live video interrupted? Jill, are you watching on Facebook? I think we're okay on YouTube. I'm not sure what's going on with Facebook, sorry. Maybe I'll have a little look on my phone a second. Mark, talk along and have a chat with everybody.
Yes. So, Rox, so yes. Amazing cards. Oh, thank you, Nola. The team. You got to congratulate the team, not I. The team are amazing.
You designed the stamps, Mark. Come on, give yourself some credit. But yeah, the team have done an amazing job. It's only our UK design team members who have had the stamps so far, and boy, have they made some amazing samples with them. So, right, I've just checked my own on my phone. I can see we're streaming fine on the
Facebook page. So,
yes.
I mean, are we in the group?
I'm in the group too. It's fine on my phone, so maybe it's just internet issues. So yeah, we'll crack back on.
Yeah, sorry everybody.
Yeah, sorry if anyone's having trouble, but you will be able to. We'll save all these, and you will be able to watch them back.
I would think where there wouldn't be a problem would be YouTube. So please hop to one or the other, and it should work.
Yeah, but as I say, you can watch it on catch up if you miss any bits. All right, so let's go back to the samples. Okay, so next we have another super duper card coming in from Eileen. Another beautiful, clean and simple card. This has got our fibre stencil in the background with some very delicate ink blending.
You can spot an Eileen card a mile away, can't you?
You can. And love the splatter and drip going down the bottle. I mean, and we open the gin. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you, Eileen. And next we have another zesty, fabulous card from Jane. And this one, again, is alcohol inks on Yippo paper. And,
wow, look at that.
Yeah, just gorgeous, isn't it? So no glass on this one, but the ice cubes and the lemons and the gin bottle, all fantastic there. And all matted onto that green. It just brings it all out, doesn't it? Absolutely beautiful.
It's so good. I want to start drinking. No, I don't.
Fantastic, thank you, Jane. And last in on the gin, we have this stunning one by Leanne. Whoa. And there's loads of glossy accents, and there's also splatters of glossy accents as well.
Is that splatters? Oh.
I presume it's glossy accents anyway, but it's absolutely gorgeous.
me just go zoom.
I know Leanne's written on the back of this for me, but I haven't had time to even digest all that information yet, I'm afraid.
Oh, see, that's...
Isn't that... Look at the splashes on the rest of the card.
That's
Isn't that
brilliant.
Gorgeous? And you can see there how the splatter stamp was designed to work with the bottle. You've got the drips running down and the splatters around it. You can use them with the glass as well. Gorgeous, isn't it?
Absolutely
stunning. All of these samples will end up on the website with more information of how they were used. So by the time you get your stamps, there'll be loads of inspiration for you and lots of tips of how to get these fantastic effects. I was going to say events then. Effects.
Jane, if you want a G&T, go for it.
Yes, Jane, I think you deserve a G&T. Jane's been super card making all day today.
Okay, shall we go on to the next then? Oh, next set.
Next set. Let's
which
go.
order
We're going to go for the beer next.
Okay, so let's go back to that one. So this is called Bring on the Beers. And for those who like a beer or a bottle of beer or a pint of beer, you can't go wrong. This is absolutely fantastic. And the sentiment is great as well.
Yes.
The best beers are the ones we drink with friends.
So true. So true. And of course, cheers. And you can stand the beer on the word cheers. It's brilliant. And that bottle cap.
Got the bottle cap. You've got 3 different sized bottles, by the way, as well. There's one at the bottom, small one in different sizes, so you can layer them up as well into different, like a 3-dimensional. Oh, you've got the bubbles. Let me turn this over for everybody as well.
Those bubble stamps are superb. They might look small, but just wait till you see them used. Again,
filling the A6 set, there's not a space wasted at all, is there?
Exactly.
And that's designed that way on purpose. I spend a lot of time kind of like jigsawing everything in so that everything fits.
So you get as many stamps as we can possibly give you for the money.
Yes, but really good size ones as well.
Yes, definitely.
So there's a lot of playing.
I think that beer glass, I mean, it's so realistic. I mean, the bubbles going up the side of the glass, it just looks like one of those gorgeously chilled beer glasses you see in the pub, don't they?
Yes.
So it's great for your masculine cards. I mean, my daughter loves a bottle of beer, so I mean, it's not just for the men. It can be for anybody, and just wait till you see the samples, really. So,
okay,
shall we get on with the samples?
Let's do it, shall we? Let's do it. Okay.
Okay. So first in we have a pair of tags.
A duo.
Jane likes to do a duo of tags, and they work brilliantly. But these are just showing you that they do fit beautifully on tags as well as cards.
Isn't that gorgeous?
And look at those bubbles in the background. They look so real. And Jane will be probably, I'm not sure if Jane will be blogging these, but we'll certainly get all the info of how they were made.
So what I do like is this. Did we find out what that was?
I did ask, and now I've forgotten. My brain is frazzled this week.
Was it foil?
No, it was a happy accident with something, possibly shiny card, and the embossing powder, the way the embossing powder is stuck to it, something like that. It's something like that, but we'll find out and we'll let you know. They'll be on the website soon for you with all the details. But yeah, just so real, isn't it?
Yeah. That's a great point as well, isn't it?
I did see someone commenting that their colouring wouldn't do them justice, but honestly, you don't need to be an amazing colourist at all.
I can see Tom said he's getting thirsty too. What for, Tom? What are you having? A beer?
So Mark will be doing lots of live demos as well with these stamps over the next few weeks.
Yes.
So between the blog posts, the Instagram posts, and Mark's live demos, plus tutorial videos, there'll be so much inspiration, and you'd just be
blown away,
overwhelmed by it all. So they're gorgeous. So thank you, Jane. Super duper.
That's really nice.
Love them. Both great. Beautiful, aren't they? That bottle cap just looks so cool. Next coming in, this is gorgeous from Leanne.
Wow.
Again, glossy accents on the glass.
Now on this cap, because it's flat, I have to lift it up to show you how cool that is. You see, isn't that brilliant?
Gorgeous. Loving all the extra splatters and drips too. But even if they weren't on there, I mean, it would still look so striking, wouldn't it? But the bubbles and just gorgeous. Does look like a real pint of beer, doesn't it?
Linda Greeny's watching from Cardiff.
Oh, fantastic. Hi, Linda. You're just down the road. Brilliant. I can see a few comments from Facebook, so hopefully some of you are watching along.
Yeah.
Oh, Marion, favourite card so far.
Oh, but there, see, you don't have to do a lot to make these look really cool.
Absolutely.
And, sometimes us men can be difficult to make a card for. Would you say that?
You can, absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, and sons, grandsons who are sort of like 18, 19, 20, you just don't know what to put on their cards. Well, here we go.
Yeah, or a 14-year-old, who knows? I don't recommend that.
No.
Okay. Wait till you're old enough, like I did.
So that's Leanne, thank you. And next one we have coming in from Linda. And I love this because I've called it Down the Pub on the website. I always name all the projects on the website, and this one just had to be called Down the Pub because you can see why. Linda's made a fabulous bar. And,
I like the texture on that.
It's gorgeous. This one's actually on the blog, so if you want a step-by-step on how this one was made, it's already up on the blog for you. And the beer, the head on the beer.
See that, the head on that beer as well?
Absolutely brilliant.
I presume, what is that? Is that some kind of foamy...
The stuff that expands when you heat it.
It's like puffy stuff.
Like that.
Yeah. You know this stuff, everyone.
But how cool is
There's
that?
a few different brands.
Nobody would expect to receive something like that, would they?
That's good.
So good.
That looks really good. That's obviously a cool dye. I don't know what that dye that is, but that's great. It looks like it's on a wooden table.
Really, really good, isn't it? Well, it's a bar, isn't it?
Yeah, of course it is, yeah.
And the bottle's all in the background waiting to be bought.
Wow.
We have a watcher from North Carolina in the USA.
Yay.
Woo! Thank you very much.
Of course, people in North Carolina probably have brown bottles and they're drinking Budweiser, aren't they? Probably.
I don't know.
Who knows? I don't know.
Thanks for tuning in anyway. Yes, thanks to everybody who's watching. It's fantastic. Okay, so thank you, Linda. Next we have a gorgeous card from Ali. Wow. This one is so cool. This has got our time tunnel stencil in the background and all the bubbles are kind of floating around with the swirls.
Is that after you've had too many,
I
maybe?
think so. That's what the room looks like when you've had all these beers.
Maybe.
Like that. But it's so cool. Again, the beer glass. And I don't know whether you can catch that sparkle on the head of the beer. Oh, yeah. It's very cool.
Yeah, that's good.
The bottles, you can see how shiny the bottles are.
That's like a magical beer, that, isn't it?
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Love all the sequins as well to go with the bubbles. Very cool. Thank you, Ali. Okay, next we have one coming in from Mark. Pretty clean and simple.
Yeah, very clean and simple, in fact.
Just showing you, especially, we want to give you ideas for cards you can make fairly quickly. If you find you haven't got a card and you need one quite quickly. Yeah. This was pretty quick to make, wasn't it, Mark?
Yes, and there will be a video going out for that on YouTube shortly.
Yes, this was all filmed, isn't it?
So, I think, what did I say that was on top?
Snowtex.
Snowtex. That's the Deco Art Snowtex. Mm. Again, very, very simple to make, this card. And, Do you know what? I am getting thirsty now.
Very cool. But you can see those bubbles, don't they look cool? I like them in.
That's just obviously stamped, and then second generation stamped on the outer bits as well to make it fade out a little bit.
Yeah.
So, simple.
And the glass, the beautiful colouring on the glass there, Mark.
Yes, basically that is. I didn't actually emboss that. That's just stamped. Stamped with the two colours. You'll see the colours on the YouTube video, and then embossed. And then just used a alcohol pen just for the standard colour. Nothing complicated at all in that, but very effective.
Definitely. Now we have one coming in from Jill. I think it's the first one from Jill tonight.
Wow.
This is, it's got so much going on with all the bubbles and the focal point in the middle with the beer, and then all the bottles. And cheers, of course.
Yes, it's like reminds me of the 70s, like when the good old days of the pubs.
Yeah, it's lovely. It's all I like the different coloured bubbles on there.
Yes.
And of course the beer looks really realistic with that glass. And I like the beer caps there each side of the cheers. That's really cool, isn't it? Oh, there, look at that. Cool. Look at all that gloss. Beautiful. Thank you very much, Jill.
Yeah.
And we're finishing off the beers.
Sorry, before we start. Do you know what looking at these pints of beer remind me of? You probably wouldn't know, Helen, but there's a film, like an old black and white film, and it's called Ice Cold in Alex. If anyone's seen it, you'll know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
But so that's probably what John Mills had at the end of Ice Cold in Alex.
Okie dokie.
So yeah. There we go.
Okay, and finally we've got one more from Mark on the beers. Again, very, very clean and simple. And again, this is going to be a video on YouTube very soon. And this has got our meshing around stencil in the background.
Yes, very, very. I was trying to do something clean, simple, and also I noticed that everyone was using glossy accents, and I tried to make a point of not using glossy accents. So just using one alcohol pen, but in one of the tri-blend Spectrum Noir ones from Crafter's Companion. Just that was using basically one colour pen, which has got 3 colours in it. If it's a 3-colour pen, but yeah,
beautiful shade in there, Mark.
Again, just copy the shading from a real bottle. Easy to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's flat. Well, I say flat. There is dimension to it, and just the 3 bottles layered up in different angles, and that sentiment just says it all.
It does.
Sometimes you don't need anything else.
I love it. Absolutely gorgeous.
That was that one then. what are we talking?
I think next we're going to move on to wine.
Oh, shall we move on to wine then?
Who likes a glass of wine? Is it red, white, or rosé? What do you prefer? Isabella says she needs a vodka set. I think we're going to have to expand this range. I've had requests for champagne, prosecco, cocktails, vodka now.
Well, vodka, possibly vodka and whiskey is probably one, isn't it?
Yes.
Whiskey.
Good idea.
Or maybe combine whiskey and vodka into one set. I don't know.
We'll see.
Eileen's around. Hi, Eileen.
Hey, Eileen. And Jackie's joined us. Trying to see. Sorry, I haven't shouted out to everybody. The names are flying up.
Yes.
But we really, really appreciate your time tonight. And as we said at the start, we're so excited about these new stamps.
And it's the first time we've managed to stream. We think we're streaming. Whether
we are.
We are streaming on three different platforms. So we've got YouTube, and then our own Facebook page, and then on our Facebook group. So that's great.
Super cool technology.
When are we doing giveaways? At the end?
I should have said actually, for anybody who wants to go away. So giveaways. Well done, Mark. You've reminded me. I did post around, and if you signed up to the newsletter, you'll have got that too. As long as you've commented on either the YouTube, Facebook page, or Facebook group live, or catch up if you couldn't watch it live. Yep. So you've got until Sunday evening to have just left any comment, whether you're saying hi, whether you're saying you love the stamps, what your favourite set is. We don't mind what you've said, as long as you've commented along in some way, then you're in with a chance of winning all our new stamps.
Yeah, we've given
sets.
Yeah, we've given everybody plenty of chance to. Also,
where's the other two? Just gonna show quickly. Where's the other two?
That one.
Pop. I'm sure you've seen them all, but I'm just gonna show you. I'm going to try and turn this around now.
Go on then, well done.
So that lot. All our new sets. So all 6 A6 sets. So there's going to be 3 lucky winners. 1 from YouTube, 1 from the Facebook group, and 1 from the Facebook page. So they'll all be chosen at random, and they'll be announced on Monday. So you've got till midnight. If you're watching this on catch up, you can still take part, because obviously we understand some people in different parts of the world just can't tune in live. So fair for everybody.
Yes.
And what we'll also do is, if you love our stamps so much and you've already pre-ordered some, if you're chosen as the winner, we can switch out for some different ones. If you haven't, if you've ordered 2 already,
cool.
We'll switch out the 2 you've already ordered. How's that? I think that's pretty good.
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
Okay.
You know what that does mean though, don't you?
What's that?
It means I have to pack another 18 sets. 18 sets, come on.
So comment along if you haven't already, because then you'll be in a chance for winning. Sorry, I should have said that at the beginning, but I was just so excited about the samples.
I mean, I don't know how much that's worth, but...
£60 plus VAT in the UK, so 60 British pounds if you're wherever you are in the world. So yeah, it's a nice prize to win. Okay, so we get back to it.
Yeah,
I've mixed all these up now, haven't I? Wine. Okay, there's wine.
Okay, let's go back.
Let's go.
Oh no.
Over here, Mark. There we go. Okay, so what do we have in here, Mark?
We're going to have a glass of wine, I think. We have our great wine set. We have it's actually made in California. California wine. I wasn't specific as to whether it be red or white, so you can do it whichever colour you prefer.
Yeah.
You've got this lovely splash here. You've got another splash here, which goes the opposite way.
Yeah, you'll be able to see that in Mark's... When Mark says his live, you'll be able to see 2 glasses clinking together and how it works.
You've got this little inky drips, the wine drips. You've got a wine mark ring there as well, which technically is the right size for that, so that's perfect.
Excellent.
You've got the cork, which is great. You've got the word wine.
So this one works in many different ways. So you've got today's forecast, 99% chance of wine. Or you've got wine, because being an adult is hard. Or you've got wine is cheaper than therapy. So they're, pretty fun, pretty cool. And
let's turn them over, just to show everybody. Again, look how much I've squeezed. It's very difficult. These are weird shapes, so very, very hard to get the right, to make them fit. So but we managed it, and they look fantastic. Great size as well. Perfect for all your cards.
They absolutely are.
So shall we show the first sample?
Yay! Okay. So we're starting off with a pair of tags from Jane. Wow. And these are just stunning. Love, love, love the colours, the marble background, and just look at those wine splashes coming out. And of course Jane's brought them in along the sides of the tags as well, and used the splatter stamp.
I don't know whether there's a right or wrong way, and I like them, but I like them. It doesn't matter each way. They're both fantastic, aren't they?
But of course, these could be a slimline card, or you could obviously choose the design to go onto a 6x6 or whatever you wanted. But it just shows that they look fabulous on tags.
Oh, you can see that glass there as well, the wine. Wow,
isn't that great? Just so much movement in these stamps. I mean, I can't tell you how long Mark spent designing them. It was a long time.
It wasn't that long.
But worth it. Always worth it. They're gorgeous, aren't they? Thank you so much, Jane. Absolutely superb. Now, next we have something completely different coming in from Ali.
See?
Ali's just used the wine bottle and her chosen sentiment. But the way she's coloured them all, rainbow colours, they just look fabulous, don't they?
And when I lift it up, you'll see, flat, but when you do that.
Yeah, certainly not flat. Ali spent a long time on this one. Triple embossing.
You can see how the wine bottle, and then she's alternated the colours of the labels as well.
Yeah,
so they all
very cool.
Very clever. It's very clever.
Yes, Ali's got some superb ideas for her card designs.
And
gorgeous.
rainbow bottles. That's great, isn't it?
Yep, wow. Totally, love it.
That's great.
Wine, because being an adult is hard, isn't it? Isn't being an adult hard?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Tell me.
Okay, and next we have one coming in from Linda.
Okay.
Again, totally different. So a much bigger card here with a lovely circle.
Would you say this
feature.
is like an 8x8?
I think it's about it's maybe an 8x8 or
maybe 7. A little bit bigger. I'm not sure. I can't tell.
I don't know, but just so cool, isn't it? The wine pouring into the glass, glossy accent. Oh, it's actually acetate.
It's acetate.
Glass, the wine glass has been stamped on acetate.
I see. So that's clever. That's acetate on top. Wow.
Yeah.
That's good.
So that's really cool, isn't it?
Now that's an alternative to glossy accents, so you could do that as well.
Yes, if you haven't got glossy accents, get your heat resistant acetate going, and all the corks and splatters and everything in the background. It's just very cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
So many different ideas on the team. It's just amazing.
Oh, there's the wine ring as well. There, see, that's great.
Ah, yes. Be really useful. All these little extra stamps in the sets are just so useful for your edges and your backgrounds.
There's a 5. No, there isn't. There's no competition to who made this one. Is that right, Eileen?
Who do we think? Answers on a postcard. Who do we think made this one? The lovely Eileen again, and the strobe stencil in the background, and just so cool. Just layering up the circles and the splatters. Just gorgeous. And there's actually some lovely texture on the wine bottle. Can you see? With some splodges.
It is gorgeous. It's great. It's just you could do that and job done.
Gorgeous, absolutely, so striking, beautiful.
Eileen makes it look simple, of course, though, because she is amazing.
She's so arty.
Yes.
Thank you, Eileen. Okay, and we're going to finish off wine now with this beautiful one by Leanne. How gorgeous is that for anybody who's celebrating an anniversary, maybe got engaged? What are you after?
Oh, I was going to show the stencil. Yeah, I don't know whether we've got it. So the background is actually one of our stencils. Now that is the best I've seen some great ideas using my stencil, but that is stunning, isn't it?
No, I'm not sure where it is, but this card's on the website, and I'll be adding more detail to how it was made. But it's gorgeous, isn't it? As I was saying, anybody who's celebrating any kind of romantic celebration.
You can see there we go. Look at that.
Beautiful.
That's so effective. There's I think you've got shimmers of gold in there as well. There.
And look at the splash. Look at how gorgeous. It looks so real, doesn't it? It actually looks wet. It looks like real wine coming out. So it's so clever.
Wow.
Absolutely beautiful.
Well, have a look, Nola.
The stencil is called Always and Forever, and it's a lovely, lovely stencil.
It comes with, it's obviously the stencil, and it comes with a mask as well, so you can do either way.
Yes.
Great stencil.
You can blend around it if you want to. Okay, so I think we're going to move on to...
What are we going for now?
Should we go motorbike?
Oh, yes. Why not?
Motorbike.
Ride the wind.
There
So,
we go.
this, again, you know, I love kind of male-themed kind of cards, although there's plenty of girl bikers out there.
Sure are.
You say that as like you're a girl biker.
No, I'm not. But I know I'm not.
But this, again, another great set. You've got so many elements in it, and it's very useful. Do you know what? I did think as well.
What's that?
You know the wine set?
Mm-hmm.
See, I can see that splatter. You could use that for coming up the back of the...
You could.
Can you?
Yeah, like dirt biking.
Yeah.
James did a good sample with the dirt biking kind of theme in mind, so we'll show that.
So we've got the great side profile of the motorbike, great
Nice
size, yes, really good size. We've got these kind of marks, which I don't know what...
I call them speed marks. Like,
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Just like the...
Motion, they give motion,
yeah,
yes.
Just...
I'll show you these in the back in a second. We have Enjoy the Ride, great stamp sentiment. We have the front profile of the motorbike as well, which is good. You know, you can do different things with it.
Definitely.
We have that little splats there. It could be oil spills, or it just makes grunging up your project. That's great.
Yeah.
We have this awesome grunge tyre mark as well, which is really cool.
Yeah.
And we also have this great sentiment, which is called, says, race the rain, ride the wind, chase the sunset.
Beautifully designed as well. I love that. Love that font.
Let me turn that over. Now, again, squeezed everything into that package. There's no space for anything else, even if I tried. But there, see, there's that motion mark. And they look great. Not just for this set, but for other sets as well.
You'll see it in action now on the samples.
Okay, shall we show samples?
With this one coming in first from Ali. How cool is that? So you've got the strobe stencil. Obviously, Ali's interpreting the sentiment on this one with a beautiful sunset. Wow. And then the bike in the forefront, which has been fussy cut and layered on for some dimension. And just look at that, the movement stamp. How cool does that look? That's embossed. And then the lovely faux stitching around the edge, a few gems, and the sentiment beautifully
sparkly as well.
Beautifully edged.
Nice.
Yeah, the motorbike looks gorgeous.
Yes.
Love that green.
Okay, next one.
Very easy to colour as well, I think, this bike.
Yes.
Okay, next we have...
Are you ready, everyone? This is
this
cool.
one from
I love
Leanne.
this one.
Look at this, like flames, absolutely amazing.
Isn't this absolutely stunning? I've got to zoom in just to show how cool that is.
And I love those gold splodges and splatters. They just look so nice.
But when I lift it up, I'll show you that. Do you see how cool that is? I love that. And that's a great idea with the tie marks.
Yeah, it makes a great frame, doesn't it, for these kind of cars.
Wow.
Of course, you can use that with the car as well, can't you?
And that sentiment
too. The motorbike. Yep.
Wow.
Enjoy the ride.
I love that one.
Looks like that person is enjoying the ride.
Yeah. So next.
Okay, next, as I was saying earlier, this kind of dirt biking. So obviously lots of your teens would be, you know, maybe going in the dirt with their bikes, and how cool is that for somebody a bit younger?
I like them.
Or someone older. I mean, I'm not saying only young people can go dirt biking.
No.
But there, you can see the tyre. How cool does that tyre tread look? The way it's stamped there. Yeah. And then the movement marked and the splatters just giving it that feeling of all the dirt coming up.
I like the light
and the sunset.
as well.
Yeah, that's I'm not sure if that's drawn or whether it's one of our stamps. I'm not sure.
But it's cool.
Yeah, very cool. Very, very cool.
Okay.
Love that, Jane. Thank you.
So here's another one. Really nice.
This one's from Jill. And again, we got the strobe stencil. It's a bit of a theme going on with the motorbike and the strobe stencil. I think they work really well together. But then look at that. Jill's used that movement stamp coming out all ways around the motorbike. And that just looks so cool. That's and the tyre treads, again, framing it, looks brilliant.
Superb.
Jane saying she drew the headlight rays. I thought you had.
You're amazing.
Thank you, Jane. Very, very cool. Ooh, somebody on Facebook saying, imagine the bikes against the skull stencil as a background.
Ooh, yes.
I'm liking it.
Yes.
I can't wait to see skulls involved with the bike and mixing and matching all kinds of stuff. Be really cool.
I think there's a Marvel superhero who rides a bike.
Okay. Now this one, again, totally different. This is Leanne again, and this is some Brusho powder paints, I think, pretty sure.
Yeah, it looks definitely Brushos.
How cool is that sky? And then the motorbike and all the markings and tyre treads. Just so cool. Loving the gold on the bike as well.
Yeah.
Really, really gorgeous.
Again, everyone's done it different so that it's like more, different colours can make it more classical or a bit more modern. Ghost Rider, yes. You're quite right.
So we'll, as I said, be getting all these up on the website with more info of how they were made. So you'll have tons of inspiration. We have another gorgeous one from Eileen here. Just look at that. So just the feature really for me on this one is just the striking black images, but then those colours of splatter and just a beautiful Eileen style background. Gorgeous, isn't it?
Yeah.
Love the colours on that. Love the blue and in the splatters. It's just so cool. So arty.
It's very, very, you can use the sentiment on the outside or on the inside. Don't forget to use the inside of the card as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Amazing.
Yeah, cool.
Okay.
And we have another super duper sunset. This one's from Leanne again. I think Leanne's loving this set. And we are loving your samples with it, Leanne.
Wow. I haven't seen this one before.
Gorgeous, haven't you?
No.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just such a focal image in the centre, and it's sort of doing a wheelie, isn't it? And bringing the dirt up from the ground, all those splats. Just gorgeous, and all the it's a bit of glossy accents there on the light. Very, very nice.
You can just see that there. Yeah.
Beautiful.
So next set.
Next, we're going to move on to the car while we're on the kind of more masculine theme. So all of you who struggle with your retirement cards or maybe Father's Day cards, and for for maybe the older gentleman, these are just so cool.
But I mean, you can use this for so many different things, whether it be birthdays.
Also weddings. This car looks amazing for a wedding car.
Stamped in embossed in white.
Yeah, absolutely. White on white, beautiful. You could maybe add a little bow to the car if you're very creative. Yeah. Again, and that blueprint is
the blueprint is great
cool.
as well. You got this like lovely kind of grungy number, and that'll work well. If you've seen our Count Me In stencil, that would go with that as well. So let me just turn this over to show you the sizes. So we've got some really good size there.
The car's a lovely, lovely size.
Yeah, and you couldn't, as I say, you can't get anything else in the set if you tried. It was like a jigsaw puzzle, but I managed to fit it in. So again, the blueprint, is that cool? You can stamp that behind the car. It's going to look amazing. Yeah. And
you'll see how it looks as just a feature as well on one of the samples with just on its own.
Yeah. We've got the lovely Happy Birthday there.
That's a lovely font for Happy Birthday. Really nice.
Again, it just goes.
Yeah, perfect. Because that's what we do. We look at the style of stamp, and we just have to have the right font. It just has to work, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And so much time goes into choosing fonts and designing and laying out and tweaking them to how you want them, and
that's why it does just work. It just works.
And of course, the sentiment. No matter your age, you'll always be a classic. And of course, you can use that sentiment with the wine.
You can. That would be good as well.
So, should we have a look at some samples? So, look at this one. This has got like a faux wood effect background. This is by Leanne, and this is gorgeous with the numbers in the background there. Don't they look lovely? Oh wow! All in the lovely browns and a bit of grey.
How did she do this? Is this?
I think it's an ink pad technique, isn't it? I think you drag your ink pad. As I said, I'll get all the details on the website so that you know how to do it.
It's different pieces. I can't. It feels like layers. I'm not sure.
Sometimes it's folded, isn't it? I'm not sure. I know Leanne's written on the back exactly how she's made it, but I haven't had time.
That's glossy accents there on the car.
Gorgeous.
That's very classical. Very classical.
Yes, it's beautiful, isn't it? Thank you, Leanne. We love it. And now we have a tag coming in from Ali.
Wow.
This is gorgeous. Loads of silver embossing in the background on this one, and gold edging.
I'm a sucker for like monochromatic kind of black and white and grey.
And look at that blueprint in the background embossed.
So it's there cool. A few places as well, so you can do it a few times, different places. Oh, on the bottom there as well.
You can just see how you can just build it up and just make something look really, really cool. Really easily. Make it work for what you want, whether you're making a tag, whatever size card you're making.
Oh, there's some lovely. See, you got like the gold.
Is that triple embossed again? Because it doesn't look like glossy accents. The car.
No, I think it's embossed.
Yeah, it looks like.
I don't know whether it's thick embossing powder.
Yeah, or double embossed or something. But yeah, how lovely does that look?
I thought that was gilding wax on the edges, but I think that's been done in gold and embossed. I think it has, without looking at the back, and then no, without looking. And I won't show the back yet, but that's really
lovely,
look how nice that is.
It's gorgeous, isn't it? So much detail, beautiful.
Yeah, it's hard not to show that. That's amazing, isn't it? Okay.
Thank you, Ali.
Thank you so much.
And we have another one from Eileen. How cool is this? So striking. This is got our square root stencil in the background, which works well with the car. And you've got the numbers there and some lovely paint splatters. It's just very, very arty and lovely.
Yes.
Beautiful.
I like to be able to, this is what we do. We love to be able to show our design team samples and okay, a flat photograph is something, but when you can hold it up and then just kind of see.
There's nothing quite like it.
No.
Just all those little texture, the bits of texture and splatters and everything else. Just
it makes a difference.
Nothing quite like it.
No, and hopefully you can see all that detail too. Oh, thank you, Elaine. Thank you. Great.
Elaine saying she loves the stamps.
Yes, thank you so much. Yes.
Loads of lovely comments coming in about the samples. So thank you to everybody who's commenting. I'm sure our design team are hugely appreciating all your comments.
We do.
Because I know they've worked so hard on this release, haven't they?
Yeah.
Because they were so limited to time and
yes.
And other constraints. So yeah, fantastic.
Okay, next one.
Okay, so this is a gorgeous tag by Jane. And just look at that. Look at that background.
What I do love about this as well, I mean the background is brilliant as well, but the car has been if I zoom in just a touch there.
Layered up.
Has been layered up there. You've got dimension on.
You put it sideways, yeah. So it's
there we go. Look,
layered up
you
twice.
see that layered up twice there, so stamped twice. But that's
the main body of the car is obviously raised above this, so it looks very realistic because that's exactly how it would look, isn't it? It's so cool. And I love the yellow and the lights, and that background's gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. So no more struggling for these kind of cards.
No.
Absolutely cool. And look how gorgeous is that happy birthday sentiment. Look with the wood, with the lettering of the sentiment.
Anyone would think it was designed that way.
Perfect. Just love it.
Okay. Next, something actually going on Blueprint.
Yay. So I said to you that you can use the Blueprint on its own, and Leanne is showing us exactly how to do that. Just look at that. White embossing and the white embossed numbers and the Blueprint coming in on the edges as well. And then, just a real feature of that blue ink.
That's beautiful, isn't it?
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
I love that. I love that white embossing on there. That's amazing.
You can see how as well you could make a wedding card just like this, because especially if you chose more delicate colours.
Yeah, like a cream or a
pale pink even. For summer
linen.
wedding. Yeah, or sort of vintage look, yeah. But it's gorgeous, isn't it? So cool. And of course all those splatters are already on it for you, so you haven't got to even think about it.
Perfect.
Gorgeous. Thank you, Leanne. And next we got something completely different. So this is by Linda. And this is our grungy Union Jack stencil in the background with the classic Union Jack colours.
That's so effective, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? How cool is that? Somebody who's brilliantly British.
Yeah. I love it.
Yeah, really nice.
We would say the same thing. I love it.
Love it.
Love it.
Yeah, so cool. Just so many ways showing you how to use these stamps.
That is great, isn't it? That's superb.
Gorgeous, Linda. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Next, we have another by Leanne, completely different to the Blueprint one. Can you zoom out slightly there, Mark?
Sorry there. Hang on.
Much bigger card here, this one. But you can see the car's been stamped and raised, and it's gorgeous. It's got so much gold and lovely glossy accents on the glass
lift
and the
this
lights.
up to try and show
there we go.
some of that off there.
Look at that. And I love how it's stamped on the map because, you know, it gives you another idea of how to use it. Somebody's going off travelling or somebody who just loves driving. Very cool, isn't it?
That's
and then the numbers and the blueprint and then the sentiments all on four corners.
So, I mean, it just shows you each of our design team do something completely different and take it in a direction that's well.
Just love waiting for the photos to appear to see like who's done what, and it's just amazing. Nothing quite like a release.
Yeah, they're amazing.
So cool.
Okay.
And finally, we're finishing off with one from Mark, and this will be uploaded on YouTube as a video very soon too. It just needs editing.
Yes.
So here you go. I'll hand over to you, Mark, on this one.
Oh, thank you very much, Helen. So, there's a quite, once you see the YouTube video, which I'll probably drop next week sometime. Yeah. Probably. Once I've edited it all. There's quite a few steps. Nothing too complicated, but it's, you know, I'll edit it down to a manageable size, just so you can see. There's a couple of different ideas here. Some of the ultra thick kind of embossing powders. I think they were stampenders possibly. But yeah, it's and a few little trinkety bits stuck on there as well. The blueprint in the background. I wanted something kind of like ye oldie vintagey, and yeah, I think I did it.
I love it. So much texture. It's gorgeous.
So
absolutely gorgeous.
But again, nothing too complicated. I didn't want to do anything too complicated. So that's that.
Very nice.
Okay, next.
Okay, so now we're going to go all cute and cakey.
Ooh. Do you know what I could do with a cake now?
Oh yes, me too.
I think we'll have one afterwards. Okay.
Zoom out a little bit. There we go. So you got your gorgeous kind of very handmade, you know, whether it's your grandma's cake or whether you're into cake.
That's
cake
exactly
making.
What I based it upon.
Yes.
It's more
that
of
kind of that real handmade, homely cake. And you can use it with or without the candles because they come independently, which is really, really useful. Yeah. And of course you've got the gorgeous cupcake there, which you'll see come to life in the samples with all those little sprinkles on it. And that sparkle, look at that sparkle stamp. How cool is that?
That's great to put either around the candle, or you can stamp on acetate as well.
Yes, it looks great on acetate, and it looks great embossed in gold or yellow. And also, look how the three candles are all totally different. So it gives you that really realistic look of, you know, they're all blowing in different directions. And I've got to read out these sentiments.
So we've got, go on, you read them out, Helen.
So we've got, cake is always a good idea.
Very true.
Of course it is. That's exactly what I think. We've got happy birthday, of course, and we've got make a wish. And then count the good times, not the candles.
Yeah,
so you can mix and match them. You can put them on the outside, on the inside, and just perfect.
Turn that over.
And I love that font too. It's so good.
And that's a great sized cake, and it's perfect. You put the candles on there. You don't have to do anything else. You know, I love a Victoria sponge.
Oh yes, especially if my mum's made it.
Yeah. Weirdly enough, although Helen's daughters, they both love. If that was a chocolate cake, they would go nuts for it.
Oh, you wait till you see the chocolate cake Linda's turned it into.
But I actually don't like chocolate cake. I'm more of a spongy guy.
Sponge with jam. Yeah.
Definitely the kind of cake that your mum makes.
Yes.
But you say great size. Filled that space, so there's nothing. You can get anything else in there anyway.
Okay, let's
do it.
Let's move on. Samples. This one is by Jane. How beautiful is this? Whether it was for a 3-year-old little girl with the 3 candles, or whether it was for somebody any age, absolutely gorgeous. And those candles, how the flames are blowing, as I said, in different directions. And then, can you zoom in and kind of pick up that sparkle stamp a little bit, Mark? Maybe.
Oh, that's just
There
we go.
Yeah, see how great that looks? So realistic. So you can just use it exactly where you want it. Really easy to do, to just make a striking card. And while we're in there, look at that icing. So sparkly. Looks beautiful. Definitely good enough to eat.
Yes.
And a gorgeous oxidey background there. Or it might just be distress inks, actually. I'm not sure. But beautiful.
Like
Beautiful. Love the colours. And of course some sequins just to add that little bit of
I need to get myself some of them. I don't have any sequins.
Yeah, we've only got tiny ones, haven't we? We haven't got any tiny gems. We haven't got any sequins.
Sequins. So, sequins is the next thing on my list.
Gorgeous, isn't it?
Somebody else is saying that they could use the sparkly bit on the headlight.
Around the headlights,
could.
absolutely.
You could indeed.
Yes, good idea. I like good thinking.
And wouldn't it be amazing if it actually fitted?
Ah, did you think of that, Mark?
I don't know. Ooh. You'll have to try it and see.
Gorgeous, Jane. Thank you. It's just distress inks, not oxides. I thought so. Thanks, Jane. And this one, just showing off the cupcake. This is by Leanne. Look at all the sparkle on this. I love the silver sparkly card to edge it. It really adds that touch of glamour. But just look at that cupcake. Just makes me want to eat it. And I love the candles sort of randomly, on the card and on the sentiment. They look really cool. You don't have to be on the cake.
No, that's brilliant.
And all the splatters. Yeah, let's go in close.
Just wake up, camera.
Come on. Wakey, wakey.
It's a little...
No, I think you need to go out a little bit. Oh, no, we go. There we are. We were there. There we go. Look at that.
There we go, everyone. There.
So good.
Wow.
Definitely good enough to eat.
See that background as well. Superb, isn't it?
Jane's even calling cards cakes now. She's got cakes on the brain. It's gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful.
I tell you what though, you brought those samples up. You didn't bring something else up though.
What's that?
You forgot.
What?
Did you not bring the...
No, I didn't. I shall run downstairs in a second.
I'm going to...
Yes.
Don't run too fast. I don't want to call in the ambulance now.
Yes, I've completely forgotten something.
Okay, right. So let's...
at the end.
So I'll show you this one.
You talk about Linda's... This is by Linda Hall.
I don't know.
Linda has made the most delicious chocolate cake. So I'll be back.
It looks like a delicious chocolate cake. I don't like chocolate cake, as you know. Although it could be, that looks like sponge on the bottom. It could be, but there's a definite chocolate topping on there. But isn't that amazing? You've got to appreciate it. How cool is that? And what else? Over to thanks, Jane. All on my own now. What am I going to do now? Start crying in a minute. Do you know what, Jane? I can do this on my own. Just, if you notice as well, we've got the drizzle stencil in the background there. Isn't that so cool? Love that. That's perfect for a bit of icing, isn't it?
It's gorgeous, isn't it? Yeah, the drizzle stencil was designed to be sort of birthday kind of drizzle, really. It's so good.
Wow.
And those, as you've probably said already, the sparkles on acetate look so good.
Oh, no, I didn't say that.
You didn't say?
I didn't get that fast.
Oh,
just see now, she's having a go at me now.
It's actually zinc ice being used through the drizzle stencil, giving it that gorgeous wet effect.
So, yes, you can just see now, that's acetate. And on
the cake as well, yeah. The cake's zinc ice as well. And then, embossed on acetate really gives that feature.
But you can't see that. And it just looks that wow like that.
Yeah.
Doesn't it look amazing?
Can you imagine opening that when it's your birthday?
Oh, you'd be really impressed. I must admit, you would be.
So cool.
Wow.
Now, we have another by Leanne
Helen's out of breath now.
I am a little bit. I ran down the stairs and back up again. I must get fit.
Right.
I think Rock said she heard me singing Don't Wanna Be.
Did you?
I don't think you can hear me.
That's funny.
I love that song, but it's a bit high for me.
Right.
So this one's by Leanne, and you can see how fabulous you can tear it up with a little bit of cutting and layering.
It's
cool, isn't it?
Isn't that face?
I think it is, yes. The Love is Love.
That's from the Love is Love set. That's like two heads, you see?
Yes, crates of ours. Yes. And isn't that just gorgeous? You can imagine you could make a fabulous wedding cake in this way, couldn't you?
Just zoom in there.
Absolutely
I love
gorgeous.
the layers.
Yeah.
I love how it's been laid up. It's amazing, isn't it?
Very clever.
Very smart idea of that, cutting it down. I didn't think of that. That's amazing. Love it. Oh, that looks like custard, doesn't it? Like a custard.
Yeah, buttercream.
Yum yum.
Oh gosh, you're making me hungry, girls.
It looks like I'll be going to the shop in a minute. Any more? Or is that it?
Then,
no, we haven't finished.
We had a little surprise in the post with Leanne's samples.
I think you best go to front camera.
Okay.
Yeah, to hold it up. Yeah. Right. So there we go.
So yes, when I opened Leanne's samples, she had spent a lot of time making some super little surprises for us. So I'm going to hold up. Look at that.
Shall I zoom? Can I zoom in?
Can you zoom on here?
Yeah, of course I can. There, let's have a look.
So just to show how fabulous our stamps will stamp on fabric.
Move across, there we go.
Move across. Here we go, I'll hide myself. How cool is that?
Isn't that amazing?
All the sparkle and detail, and so it just shows if you're into your stamping on your fabrics, you can certainly do that with our stamps.
Wow.
Gorgeous, isn't it? And there's one feature, if I can... This one's, can you zoom in on this one?
Of course I can.
It's got all, I need to go up a bit. Sorry, I'm not great with trying to work out where the camera is. Where are you going?
What?
I don't want to be on my face.
Which one are you showing?
Go to overhead, Mark.
Oh, sorry, Hannah.
Go to overhead. I don't know why you made me go front facing it. You made it so difficult. Right, okay. So this one here is what I'm talking about.
Okay.
So this feature one here, Leanne's added all beads. Oh, and this one up here.
Right.
You can see the beads. Sorry about that. I didn't really want to see that close up of my face. Thank you, Mark.
Sorry, Helen.
There we go. There we go. We got there in the end. How cool is that?
Those bits. Oh, it's amazing, isn't it?
Really good.
Love it. Love it.
And then zoom out a little bit.
Okay.
And just in case the boys are feeling left out. Look at that one.
That's so cool as well.
So good.
Love
Brilliant.
it. What did you stamp that on with? That's amazing.
I shall find out, but I've got all the info, so
right.
I shall be sharing.
Okay. Shall we go
What
back
have you done with the other stamps, Mark? Because you only left me. I just wanted to have all the stamps in it.
Good point. Right, there's one.
You've hidden them. Bear with us. There's me collecting them neatly in a pile, and Mark.
Well, yeah.
Mark just loses them all.
Sorry, there's another one. How many are we short now?
We are looking for 2 more. We're looking for the wine. Oh no, the cake's here. Where's the cake gone? You just had the cake. You just had the cake. Where have you put the cake set?
I don't know where it is.
We just had it.
Oh.
Right, hang on.
There's
the cake set. So we're just after the wine. Find the wine samples. And
okay. Well, I'll tell you what, I've got nothing to count. You can talk to everybody whilst I apply
I was just going to spread them out here a second. Leave it on this one a minute. Leave it on this one a second. I just want to talk about the giveaway again in case anybody missed it. Where's the wine samples? Bear with us. Found him. There we go. Right, while we're still on overhead. So just want to go over again about the giveaway. So 3 lucky people are going to be winning all 6 of these each. So 1 YouTube winner, 1 Facebook page winner, and 1 Facebook group winner. So as long as you've commented anything at all on the whether we were live or whether you're watching it on catch up, as long as you comment by midnight on Sunday, you'll be in with a chance of winning all 6. And as I said before, if you love them that much and you've already pre-ordered a few, then we will swap them out for other stamps too.
You're very nice, you know that?
Well, why would you want duplicates? Unless, of course, you want to win them for one of your friends. Of course, you've got that choice as well. So, totally up to you.
Oh.
Okay.
Let's just go back to... Make sure we're on the right camera. There we go.
There we go.
At last.
So, how long have we been tonight? Oh, we've been just over the hour. So, thank you to those of you who've bared with us and stayed for the duration. That's really appreciated. But as we said, we just have to show off the samples up close like this because so much work goes into them, as you can see. And we really, really appreciate every ounce of creativity that our design team have thrown at these stamps. So they just had to be showcased. So we're so glad you could watch along. And hi to everyone who watches on catch up tomorrow or the next day too. We'll really appreciate you spending some time watching and looking at our new stamps.
Give us a like and you know.
So do follow along on Facebook. Join the Facebook group if you haven't already. Subscribe to the YouTube channel and hit that bell so that you can see, because Mark's got so many tutorial videos coming. He'll have one for every single of the new sets. Plus from next week we'll be doing 2 live demos a week. I would think it'll be Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7. Because that seems to be a good time.
Yes.
But, you know, if you haven't subscribed to the newsletter, do so. And as I said, hit the bell. Make sure you're always notified of when we're going to be live.
Yeah, it seems to be working, the Facebook notifications. People have told us that...
yeah, they were notified earlier that we're going to be live, so that's all working well. So that's great. So we've invested in lots of new software, and it's all working well. So you can watch us wherever you choose.
Good.
Yes, it's brilliant. So we shall leave you to the rest of your evening. Don't forget that these gorgeous stamps will be with your favourite stockist too. They're heading off to them tomorrow, so it won't be long before they've got them. And official release date is actually next Friday, so the 29th. Yeah. 29th. So won't be long before you get them.
No, it's weird, but the last launch, we had a rush of orders, and then we had to reorder, didn't we? So...
Yeah, the toadstools sold out like crazy. So I think the wine and gin are neck and neck at the moment. So in the lead, but
they're all pretty close.
They're all pretty close, and we're overwhelmed with how much they are loved already. Since they've only been out for not even a week yet as a pre-order. So. Thank you for your time tonight.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you for loving what we do. We love your support,
and we will see you.
Yeah, we see you next. Tuesday at 7.
Tuesday at 7, yes.
And that'll be a first live demo. But keep your eye out for the videos, which will be on Facebook and YouTube. So that'll give you more inspiration.
Definitely.
All right then.
So thank you so much, everyone.
Yes, enjoy the rest of your evening. Thanks again, guys.
Take care now.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.